fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your girl, Miss Chi. Before we get started on this video today, I really need you to hit that like and subscribe button. I really need you to do that. Share this video, all of that. So you see what the title is, right? Okay. So I'm going to jump right into it. I just want to go over 4 reminders or tips. I don't know what this car is doing. 4 reminders or tips for driving. And these have really helped me out, and they really helped me be a more efficient driver, a safer driver. You know, I just want the best for everyone while we're on these roads. So, brings me to my first rule. My first rule is, when you are driving, pick a lane and drive in it. Pick a lane and drive in it. Don't be crossing the lines. Don't drive in my lane and your lane. That's not how we do things. It's just not. You need to pick a lane and drive in it. For those of us who have gainful employment, we go to the same job every day, which I hope is everyone. You know how to get to and from work and which lane to be in. Pick your lane and drive in it. But there are, sometimes I admit there's a requirement to change lanes. In that case, blinker, merge. Did you see how I put that signal light on prior to merging? So let's just talk about the signal light for a second. It is there to signal intent to merge. Signal intent. The 2 key words right there. So there's nothing in life I can personally think of right now. I'm sure there's something. Nothing that I can think of where I need to signal my intent and I do it after I've already done what I've intended. Does that make sense? So no, you cannot put the blinker on after you've already merged in front of me. It just doesn't work that way. I mean, you can, but it's a moot point at that point. I mean, why do it? You're already in front of me. I see you. I don't need your signal. You're in front of me, literally, and I've already slammed on my brakes. Or as you're merging, that one really irritates me. I mean, I know sometimes I pass up my exit, almost miss my exit. All these things happen. I am not disagreeing that these things happen. By no means. What I am saying is that if you put your blinker on as you're getting into my lane or after you're already crossed those dotted white lines, there's a good chance that I might hit you. Just saying. Not that I want to, but I didn't have enough time to know that you're getting over in front of me. Just saying. So that brings me to my next point, because I'm about to come up to one of these. 4-way stops. I mean, who ever thought of 4-way stops, right? So as you are approaching the 4-way stop, you should be spotting who's already at the stop sign before you. Why? Why, you ask? I have an answer for that. Because those people get to go first. They're first, so they get to go first. There's nothing else to that. They get to go first. Or if you approach that 4-way stop at the same time another vehicle is approaching that 4-way stop, and y'all get there at the same time, guess what? The person to the right of you has the right of way. I'm just saying. They go first. Right of way means they go first. You wait while they go. Because it never fails. Never fails. There's a four-way stop right at my street. So let me tell you what happens. Either going to work or coming home from work, somebody ain't paid attention. And they don't know if it's their turn or my turn or the other person's turn. So what do? And they think they're being courteous. But we all know what's going on. They're like this. No. Quit messing up the rotation. Look before you get up to the four-way stop. You know the four-way stop is coming. Sometimes you don't know what's coming if you're in a different area. But this is a neighborhood. These people got to hit this four-way stop every day. Why do you not know when it's your turn? I don't get that. I do not get that. I mean, it's actually baffling to me. But I know, four-way stops are a little harder to navigate, I guess, for some people. They can't count up to 4. If you're driving, I'm hoping that you can count up to 4. It's a necessity in life, not just for driving, in life. So, what do we talk about? We talked about which lane to drive in. Yeah, because that's always important. Proper blinker usage. That's always important. And four-way stops. I know there's plenty of other rules of law that you should go by. I don't have a video to discuss them all. These are just the 3 that will help you not get on my nerves as we're on these roads. I just think it's pretty simple. I just literally think it's that simple. But anyway, anywho, I have reached my home. I am in my driveway. I avoided the four-way stop today. I went the other way just so I could have a little time to talk to y'all. Because if I had to get to that four-way stop today, after the day I've had in traffic for an hour, and you don't know when your turn is to go, I'm just gonna go. I don't have time to be waiting and fooling around with y'all. You tell me to, I'm gonna go right on ahead and go. But you're messing up the rotation for the next person who's already watched, who's there. It just messes up everything. I'm not going to get on that. Let me get off my soapbox about that. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for taking this short drive home with me. Well, the shortest part of the drive anyway. And like I said, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll have more tips for you. Please drop your driving tips below. I'm sure there's some that I need to be reminded of. But I'm going to go inside and now start my second job. We'll be doing dinner and cleaning and that stuff. When does it end, people? It's a whole nother video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm back because I forgot one of the tips. I said 4 tips at the beginning, right? I did.
Yield signs. I'll make this quick.
Yield. It means, in traffic terms, to allow the traffic that is oncoming the right of way. You yield to oncoming traffic. So in Texas, we have yield signs. I don't know if every state has them. I've been to different states. I don't see many. We don't have many. Well, no, we do have a lot. I'm sorry. We have access roads to our highways. Some people call them feeder roads. There's always a yield sign when you're going to enter or merge onto the access road before you get on the highway. You yield to oncoming traffic. So guess what? If there's no oncoming traffic, you could just go. It's not a stop sign. Stop signs are red. They mean specifically that you need to stop. Your head needs to and come to a stop. Your car needs to stop moving at a stop sign. A yield sign means that you slow down enough to allow the oncoming traffic to go first. That's it. Sometimes you have to stop at a yield sign. You do. Because there's just too much traffic coming, so you got to stop and let them all go. But when there is no traffic, what are you stopping for, people? What are you doing? Why are you stopping at a yield sign? I have more respect for the people that slow down just to make sure there's no oncoming traffic and keep going. But if you stop at the yield sign, I'm gonna need you to take your driver's test again. That's all. That's my last tip. These are all the tips that will help you not get on my nerves while we're driving on these Texas streets. All right, guys, I'm out for real this time.